Greetings, distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues of HPCL and viewers joining us from across the organization. Prepare to embark on a riveting journey through the pulsating epicenter of industrial prowess in India. Today, we shine a spotlight on the bustling hub where technology intertwines seamlessly with human ingenuity, transforming raw materials into the lifeblood that propels our nation forward. Welcome to the Visakh Refinery Modernization Project, an enduring testament to HPCL's unwavering dedication to ensuring energy security. In this captivating episode of HP Unplugged, we have the privilege of venturing deep into the realm of refinery projects under the guidance of a true luminary. Mr. P. Veerabhadra Rao, our Executive Director, Visakh Refinery Modernization Project. With a career spanning over 3 decades, Mr. Rao stands as a paragon in his field, armed with a wealth of experience and a distinguished academic background. His journey from engineer maintenance to executive director of Visakh Refinery Modernization Project is a testament to his indomitable spirit and unwavering commitment to excellence. Join us as we unravel the intricate tapestry of HPCL's mega project, witnessing firsthand the harmonious blend of cutting-edge technology and human ingenuity. From the labyrinth inner workings to the meticulous planning that is taking HPCL's Visakh Refinery from 8.33 million metric ton to 15 million metric ton per annum. Hello sir,
Right.
Thank you for coming to HP Unplugged. We are very much privileged to have you here in our episode. How are you feeling, sir?
This is a great opportunity to talk to you on this occasion.
Thank you, sir. Delving into your remarkable journey of 38 and a half years of experience in HPCL, you might have witnessed a lot of transformation in the refining landscape. So, would you like to throw any significant milestones or changes that you have seen in the refining process over the years?
Yes, definitely. So, as you are aware, so I completed almost 38 and a half years, and we had a remarkable journey in HPCL career, as I joined as an officer trainee immediately after completing the engineering from Hyderabad Usmania University, and got appointment in the same year in HPCL. Then I had a very brief 2 weeks training program at St. Xavier College in Mumbai. Then I got a posting at Visakh Refinery. Then I started my career as an engineer maintenance department. Then traveled a long journey in HPCL and a lot of opportunities and a lot of learnings, and we had a very excellent reporting bosses and reviewing officers where we have been trained in various disciplines and various areas, and had a excellent and remarkable journey and excellent opportunities HPCL has provided to us, so that we could able to handle such a mega project which has been recently concluded and very safely, and it has been commissioned, so that our Visakh unit refining capacity has been increased from 8.33 mmTPA to the 15 mmTPA. So initially I started my career in maintenance and stationary equipment side. Then I have moved after some time to the rotating equipment. So that time that was a very privileged division or the unit. Most of the mechanical engineers who are joined that point of time want to come to the unit. So I am very fortunate to get into that division. Then I started there the expertise on the various rotary equipments. So after the stint in rotary equipment, then moved to the projects, where we are handled the additional tankage project, where around 45 tankages in ATP. That point of time, that is a 250 acres area, just towards the north side of the existing refinery. We have acquired the additional land, wherein we have constructed the crude and product tanks, and also the VVSPL pumping station is also there that time. So that is the thing in the project stint. After that, then I again moved back to the rotating equipment as a manager. So then I had an opportunity to look after the entire rotary equipments in a refinery, right from starting from 0.5 kilowatt motor to the 20 megawatt gas turbine, steam turbine, compressors, all types of rotary equipments we used to handle. That is the real challenge and real learnings we got through. So very, very interesting, and every day is a unique day. So we used to have a different experience, and we could come across different agencies, vendors, not only in India, across the world, and we could interact, and we'll come out with solutions and come out very high with a flying colors, so that we could able to streamline the department, so that the refinery operations are never disrupted. So after that, I had an opportunity to go to the technical department to start with the reliability of the things. So for 1 year I worked there. Then again I had a opportunity of working in a operations department at the other side when I worked in the maintenance. So to operate that, so I worked as the chief manager, power and utilities, wherein we looked after all the boilers, effluent treatment plants, gas turbines and all. Then moved to the ISPRL, Indian Strategic Petroleum Reserves Limited at Padur, South Karnataka, wherein I had a opportunity to work as a head project, wherein 2.5 million metric ton crude cavern unit was constructed. That is the India's biggest crude cavern in those days. So I had an opportunity, and right from the acquiring the land, I have been involved right from the acquiring the land and up to the completion of the project. That is again a unique project. Then I had an opportunity to work in a petroleum house for the VRMP project, where the detailed feasibility report or the conceptualization stage I was involved. Then after some time, then I moved as a general manager to the materials department for a brief period of 1 month. After that, then I came back to my original department of maintenance. I am very privileged that as an officer trainee I joined in the department, and heading the department as a GM. I think I am the first man in HPCL where I joined and heading the department. Then what
that
are
must
the...
have felt very proud.
Yeah, definitely. So then further improvements we have brought in, and the reliability has been improved further. Then as we started this conceptualization of VRMP, then I got an opportunity as executive director to complete this project. So in the fag end of my career, I had an opportunity to work in a brownfield mega project of this scale. So I think we could successfully completed. I think thanks to the HPCL management for give us the excellent variety of the opportunities, wherein I could able to excel in all the assignments which have been given to me.
Thank you, sir, for explaining.
This is my journey in the whole 38 and a half years.
You have spoken about. So specifically now I want to come to the VRMP project.
Yes.
Now we know that how it is going to transform the energy landscape of the country, specifically the eastern side of it. Now, as a person who has been there from the DFR stage till the commissioning stage and headed that project, I want to know that what are the unique features and the challenges that you have faced in the execution of this project?
Yeah, this is very interesting thing to explain on this unique features and all. The main intent of this project of the VRMP is the costing is around over 26,000 crores. I think this is the highest ever investment made by the HPCL management in a single location. And there are the main three features. One is the meeting the Bharat Stage 6 specifications of the MS and HSD. That is the first main intent. And improvement of the distillate yields from the existing 76% to the 86%. This is the second main important thing. The third one is the improving the fuel oil to the light end products, so that we will get the maximum GRMs from the refinery. So these are the three main intents of this project. So apart from this, when this unit conceptualization is being taken up, so all the people who are involved in the various stages of the refinery, all the expertise has been taken into account, like electrical, instrumentation, rotary, mechanical, inspection departments. So all inputs are taken, so that which are the new units are coming up, in the design itself, the reliability was built in, so that at a later date, we can continue the operation without any hindrance. The CDU, that is a 9 MMTPA capacity, so which has been designed for the highest energy efficient unit. The crude column, the uniqueness of the crude column is, this is one of the longest column of 75.5 meters, which has been built in the west coast and brought as a single piece through the barge from the west coast to the east coast, and it was been moved on the public road and brought in, and using one of the highest capacities of 3,500 metric ton crane, it has been installed.
Must have been very challenging.
Very challenging, and we have to pre-plan entire activity. We are taking into the confidence of the police clearance, GVMC, and the nearby the local people and all. So this is the feast for the local people when such a big vessel is moving from HSL yard to the refinery. So this is the first thing it has happened. Then after that, the vac column, which is also the widest column of 12 meters. When it is moving, it is occupying the entire road width of the thing.
Oh.
So that is another important thing.
So might have to widen the road also?
No. The in between, the divider has been removed completely.
Okay.
So for this, the other units such as hydrocracker unit, this is one of the highest conversion unit of 99.5%, wherein this VGO, when it was taken, the entire feed has been converted into the ready-made HSD. So when you take it, then your end diesel will come out. So this is one of the largest unit which has been built in India. Then the hydrogen generation unit. This is the second biggest unit in Southeast Asia, having 2 trains of 113 KTPA. And this is the unique feature of this reformer is you can either fire the natural gas or naphtha or both.
Okay.
So this is one of the feature in that. Then sulfur recovery unit also. This is also one of the biggest unit, wherein you can produce the 360 tons per annum sulfur. Apart from the sulfur, either you can sell it as a solid or a liquid or a granular form. So these the 3 facilities are there, so that whichever way you want to meet the market demand, we can produce it. The most important thing in this VRMP is the RUF, Residue Upgradation Facility. This is the technology, the first time HPCL is bringing into the Indian oil industry.
Okay, so it is not there anywhere else in India?
In India it is not there.
Okay,
so this is also one of the biggest unit in abroad also, second biggest in the world, 3.55 million metric ton per annum unit, wherein the fuel oil is further converted into the lightends, value added products, so that the GRMs will improve further. So this is one of the high capacity, high energy, and also high hydrogen consumption, high pressure unit. So we had a lot of engineering challenges, and in this unit we brought 3 reactors from the west coast. So those reactors are the world's heaviest reactors, weighing around slightly over 2,200 metric ton each. So that is also one of the challenges what we have faced, but with a pre-planning and the coordination of all the required stakeholders, those things were brought in again through the barge and brought into the refinery and erected safely. So the first time when we started erecting the first reactor, it took around 6 hours, but as the experience is gained, the other 2 reactors we could do it within 4 hours. And also all these erections are happening just during the COVID period.
Okay.
So the COVID precautions also we have to take during this journey.
So that must have been very challenging.
Yeah, very challenging. Just meeting the COVID protocols and also at the same time doing the job and all. Na? So very interesting and very challenging, and really we enjoyed working in this project.
So sir, how proud you are of your team who had overcome all these challenges and have made this dream, this project come true.
Yeah, really, I had an excellent team with me. The each division head at the CGM level or the GM level, people are expert in their domain field. So whenever such things are happening now, we used to discuss how to go about that, and we used to chalk out the program, and we used to follow that. In that way, everybody, right from the engineer to the highest level, everybody is involved in every stage, and they delivered, so that we could see the gigantic VRMP is successfully completed and commissioned very safely.
Sir, now the global shift is towards sustainable energy, and we understand that you have worked on a very new initiative in the crude cavern project at Patur, which you explained during your speech. So, could you elaborate more on this in this project that you have worked on?
Yeah, definitely. This is also one of the interesting thing. So, where my ex-boss, Mr. Rajan K. Pillai, was the CEO and MD at that point of time, then he rang up and said, there is a new opportunity and new learnings are there. So, could you join us? Then I immediately agreed and gone into the new terrain, unknown technology and unknown terrain. That is ISPRL Padur. I don't know the Padur village also. It is close to the Udupi, 15 kilometers north of Udupi, on the highway between Mangalore and Udupi.
Okay.
So, excellent place. This is like a lush green Western Ghats.
Okay.
So, I was involved right through from the acquiring of the land, then during the design stage of these caverns, and also I was involved in the designs of the caverns. I had opportunity to travel the foreign countries also to understand this technology and all. Then we have executed within a time schedule of 5 years.
Okay. This is also a very unique project?
Yeah, unique project, because the caverns, before that we have only constructed the SCLPG under the joint venture for the LPG to store it. Here we are storing the crude oil. This is one of the biggest crude cavern of 2.5 million metric ton.
Okay.
So under the ISPRL, Indian Strategic Petroleum Reserves Limited, this is the subsidiary company directly reporting to the MOPNG ministry, and they are funding the thing. So they thought the energy security is very important for the country. So in case of any threat, so we should not starve for the feed like a crude oil and all. So some reserves we should have.
Okay.
So then they started this special purpose vehicle ISPRL. So initially the first project was constructed at Visakhapatnam of a capacity of 1.33 million metric ton. Second one is at Mangalore of a capacity of 1.5 million metric ton, whereas the Padur is of the 2.5 million metric ton. This is one of the biggest. And I was very fortunate to head this project. So I was given only the 2 officer trainees when I gone there.
Okay.
So, but still with the learnings, and this is to know the job and execute it, because this is the technology itself. Even in the consultant of EL is also doesn't know much. They are also learning and executing the project. In that way, excellent learnings I am having. It was involving the civil engineering, rock mechanics, hydrogeology, and such different things,
subjects and
different subjects, and experts used to be there. Even the foreign geologists used to man the cavern when the exact the blasting used to happen. That typically these caverns are like a U clips. Each clip is having a longitudinal distance of 700 meters, width of 20 meters, and gigantic height of 30 meters. Without any support, within the rock we used to make these the cavities by blasting, drilling and blasting method. So we come across the blasting methods also. In that way, that is a remarkable thing, and I was the occupier also as a head project. So I used to have a one-to-one contact with all the statutory bodies and the district administration. Then really we could manage well with those things, and we have completed ahead of the other 2 projects which has been started before our project.
Okay, that's good to know, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for explaining your professional journey with us and the various projects and the challenges that you have faced and how you have overcome it. But now, people would like to know the person, that you are. So on a personal note, what is your favorite pastime, or how do you unwind yourself with such challenging projects that you do?
See, I am the person along with the family who used to go for the outings whenever the time is there. So in that way, my father was a railways, even the childhood days also. My father used to take the different privilege centers or the sightseeing centers. So I am one of the person to have seen more than 60% of the India.
Oh,
I covered so in that way, every 2 to 4 years, we used to roam around along with my family, and we used to enjoy during the vacation and all. So that is one of my favorite thing. And during the initial stage of the HPCL, on the weekends and all, we used to climb up the hills in and around Visakh. So that is also one of the good thing. And also during my engineering days, along with my father, I have gone for the trekking to the Amarnath and the Katra. So we used to gone along with the railway employees in those days to 20 days privilege trip. Really we enjoyed. So I am very enjoying with the family to moving around the tourist places in India and abroad. So that is my passion for the thing. And with the experience of the VRMP, just I am thinking to write the challenges and experiences what I have faced during this brownfield project execution immediately after this superannuation. So that will be very useful for the younger engineers for the future projects.
Definitely, sir. I believe that memoir of yours will be really helpful for all the budding engineers who are coming into HPCL or any other oil and gas industry, how to face challenges and overcome them. It was a privilege, sir, talking to you, and we really enjoyed having you here to listen from you. Thank you very much for being part of HP Unplugged.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That concludes today's episode of HP Unplugged. We extend our sincere appreciation to Mr. P. Veerabhadra Rao for sharing his invaluable insights and guiding us through this enlightening journey. The unwavering commitment to innovation and efficiency exemplified by Visakh Refinery serves as a cornerstone of HPCL's success. Until we meet again, stay tuned for more inspiring narratives from HPCL's visionary leaders. Thank you. Namaskar.